Okay, guys, so back with the part two. Sorry about that. My camera was having a little issue. But, anyways, back to where we left off. I'm going to start with Scooby Doo Original Mysteries. It's pretty much. I like Scooby Doo. It's a good show. It's like a classic, of course. So you got a little couple episodes in there. Not much to say about that. I do like all those older Scooby Doo movies, the old classic ones. I have a bunch of. I think I have those in my VHS collection video because I have some of those. But I really like my favorite one was the one in Louisiana. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like Zombie Land or something like that, like Zombie Mountain or something like that. But yeah, the one with the zombies. All right. Anyways, next, so we got the Benchwarmers. I thought it was a funny comedy. Nothing special. Most comedies suck, in my opinion. So I don't really have high hopes for them in the first place. So I like this, but a lot of people might not say the same. Next, we got Anchorman. I like it. Same exact kind of review, I guess. I thought it was great. Thought it was funny. This is like the unrated version. I don't think I've actually seen this version, but I should open it up because the disc feels loose. Oh, what the breaking news! That's interesting. A Best Buy exclusive. I never opened this before. It's funny. It comes with a little exclusive thing. That's cool. I'm surprised because I got this from Goodwill, so like it was used. So someone gave it with that. Like usually that would be like lost or in the trash or something. Next we got Tosh.0. I thought it was a funny show back in the day. I don't really watch anything. I don't really watch this anymore, or even TV in general, really. Unless it's like Rick and Morty or something I'm really into. So yeah, I thought this was great. I got this when I was in like high school, like early. So yeah, I thought it was a fun DVD. Next, I have a lot to say about this. We got Cops 20th Anniversary Edition. Now, if you've ever seen Cops before, this is the best thing you can get. If you've not seen it before, I'd recommend getting this because I was at Walmart. This was years ago. It was like $5, and it's a 2-disc set of just the best moments of like the TV show. And legitimately, it was like the best purchase I've made. I'm probably on a DVD ever, I think, because it was $5, 2 discs full of like I don't remember how long it was. It was like let me see, 383 minutes. So it was like I don't know how many hours that is. I'm bad at math, but anyways, it was super long. All the moments. So it's not episodes. It's just 20th anniversary. All the best behind the scenes and like best moments. So literally, you're going from a guy burning himself, like lighting himself on fire, to like these guys doing crazy drug stuff and shooting at the cops and like, all this insane stuff. It's funny because there's like 20 seasons or something because 20th anniversary, and I feel like they really did pick the best moments, and it's super entertaining. Like if you've seen that show or if you've not seen that show, if you ever saw something like this, like at a store for some reason, I don't know why it'd be there, and maybe wanted to think about it, I would definitely recommend it if it's cheap because it's like super entertaining and intense too because it's like uncensored, which is funny because when I got it, I was like a kid. Like I'm surprised they let me get it because like it even says in the back like this program contains adult content, and like it should be like unrated. It'd be like unrated, and even right there in like Canada, it's like 18 plus kind of thing because it's super like it shows you nothing censored is crazy. If there's like a dick or something, it'd probably be censored, but I don't remember. But definitely like language and like violence, it's like not censored, so it's crazy. Next, we got Freddy vs. Jason. I'm really big into the Friday 13th movies, and I like most of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, but I actually like Friday 13th a little bit better in my opinion, honestly. Just the series wise, because I feel like they have better movies, even though most of them suck. But I say the same thing about Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyways, I thought this movie was fine. I wasn't super into it when I watched it, like into the characters. I feel like I'm more into them now, and now I hate it more. But it's not good. Like it's whatever. I can't say much. Just watch the originals. Which is funny because I actually wanted to get this on DVD, but they don't actually have a box set yet for Friday the 13th yet. From what I've seen on Blu-ray, because I don't want to get a DVD yet. So until I get the Blu-ray, I'm not gonna check that out. And the same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street. I already have my VHS collection. You'll see I already have like the VHS set of it, and I don't really need to get the DVD or Blu-ray. I just don't really, unless it was cheap or I found it somewhere. So anyways, yeah. Next we got Alien vs. Predator Requiem, the rated version. I'd have like the same review. I thought I love Alien, I love Predator, love those movies. Except for I don't like Alien 3, and I didn't really like that new one. What was it, Prometheus? I thought it was okay, but I didn't, I didn't think it was that good. But I actually really liked the new Alien Covenant movie. I thought it was amazing, even though it was pretty much the first one. But anyways, after all that being said, this movie kind of sucked. It was whatever. But to be honest, I actually liked it better than the Alien vs. Predator original, which people completely disagree with me. Maybe it's because I'm bloodthirsty or something. I like the more like adult version because like this was like rated R when it came out. But yeah, something about the first one I just did not care about it. They're like, oh, it's Alaska, we're gonna oil rig or some shit like that. Oh, we do this and that. Or the other one actually like we're in a city and just killed people and like bought it out. And I thought it was a lot better. But yeah, they're both not good movies. That's the thing about like all my DVDs I have. Like most of them aren't good, and they're like just from years ago when I was younger. But of course, we got Goosebumps, which I mean, come on, these are amazing. It's a classic edition right here. You know, we got Get Headless Ghost, Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. You know, no, this is kind of obviously a joke. I love this when I was a kid. It's more of a nostalgic trip. I mean, they're not bad. These are like probably $8 DVDs or something. They have a couple episodes on them. I mean, now the whole series on like Netflix, so it's kind of a waste. But I mean, you know, I might see myself maybe putting one of these in, you know, for like a little, if I want a little nostalgic trip, you know, you never know. Second, we got the Exorcism of Emily Rose. I thought it was a good exorcism movie, nothing wrong with it. I thought it was somewhat scary. I love horror movies. I'm really into horror movies right now because I never watched them when I was a kid, and I was never into them for like most of my life because I was too scared. And then I realized there's more than just like scary horror movies. There's like gore, there's like comedy, there's a bunch of more genre bending type of horror movies that I just thought there was. But this is more of like the movie I'd be scared of. But anyways, I saw it and I was like, well, you know what, that wasn't that so bad. And after making videos of my own, I kind of realized that obviously all movies are fake, you know, like obviously if they're a fiction movie, then they're fake, 'cause that's what that means. So it's like they're just acting, you know. So like for me, I can never see a movie and get like scared anymore for some reason, just because I know that they're acting, which sucks, honestly. Because I legitimately like never get scared anymore now, which used to be like a baby. I'd always be like cover my eyes, but now it's like, oh, that's a good effect. Like I don't know, it's weird. So I just never get scared, which does kind of suck though. Then we got this Back to the Future Part 2. This was like my favorite growing up out of all three, and I think it still is. I don't know why. I just have a weird love for it. Like I think it's my favorite one out of all three. But of course, the first is a classic. But yeah, it's funny. I get this for like $5, and I really love the case, but I already had it on DVD, so I just got it just because of that. Oh, and I think it was because it was like a 20, it was like a anniversary or something too. Could have swore had some like extra features that the one I have originally doesn't have. Then of course I have this, and I've had this for like years. It's a great trilogy set, but now I got the Blu-ray. It was like a 2015 release, so I got everything. I don't really need this anymore, but I still keep it, of course. Then we got this. Never seen it yet, but I love The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Well, I mean, most of what I've seen, but I think I popped a DVD in like when I first got this for like a minute, and I was like, oh, it's kind of funny, but I didn't really, because I mean it's 2004. Like it's not really entertaining when it's older things, in my opinion. Like it's that happened already. Like I already know about that. Next, we have Blade Runner, which is a funny thing that people are going to hate. I still haven't seen this movie. Like, I don't have an HD DVD player, and I thought that like a Blu-ray player nowadays would play a HD DVD, or a PS3 or PS4 would play, because you know that the PS3 like plays almost anything. So I assumed it would play it getting it. I was like, oh, I got the complete collection. You know, what should I start with? And everyone would tell me start with either the theatrical cut or the final cut, and then move to the vice versa. So like, if it was a final cut, watch that. Then if you really liked it, watch the theatrical cut and see what it was, you know? So yeah, I still haven't seen that. I'm going to see it soon because of the remake or the sequel or whatever it was that's coming out soon. But yeah, it sucks because I got like the whole collection. Like it's like the final cut, the director's cut, the theatrical cut, like everything in HD. But I don't have an HD DVD player, and I don't think anyone does. So never going to see it anytime soon. Well, I'll see it, but not anytime soon. We got 2012. I actually like this movie. I don't know why. Like I said, most of these movies when I was younger, I don't know. I'm like an easy pleaser. Like it's hard for a movie to be like, oh, this movie sucked, or like, oh, I don't like this, except for most comedies. But even then, I can enjoy them and like still watch them. But I won't be like, oh, you should check this out. But as far as movies go, I like 2012. I thought it was a fun little ride. Now this movie sucked. Everyone will agree with me on that. So nothing really to say about this. I was a kid when I got this. So yeah, this movie sucks. Next. Same thing. This movie sucks. Next. I mean, I used to really love this movie when I was like 10 or 12. I don't know, I just like the goth of it, just like the Ghost Rider character. It's like the worst movie, and the second one's somehow worse. So yeah. Next, we have this DVD because I'm really into skateboarding. It was like a beginner's, so I thought I was gonna learn something, but this DVD sucks because it's literally like beginner, like, oh, how to push and how to stand. And it's like, wow, I know how to do that. It's been, you know, I got this BMX Crash, just a bunch of like, you know, BMX bails and stuff. So it's whatever. It's okay. Lords of Dogtown, fun movie. I liked it. Big into skating, like I was saying. I'm gonna try to get all these out of the way because I don't want to do a part 3. I don't think I've watched this, or maybe I did, and it was kind of like the same thing where it was like dumb. Actually, no, this one actually was good. This one's actually like, oh, here, nose grind, like kick turn. What is that? No, I don't think I've seen this actually. Never mind. But maybe I did, but I don't remember. This was like 2010. Like, this was 7 years ago, so I don't know. I was like a little kid. Mission Impossible 3. I don't know why I have this one out of all of them. This is probably my least favorite one out of all of them, which is a weird thing for some people. My favorite is probably the first one because I feel like it's a classic, which I actually have on a Laserdisc up there, which I only have two, 3 Laserdiscs, so I'm not gonna do a Laserdisc collection or anything. But yeah, like my least favorite one on DVD. Day After Tomorrow. I don't think it's a good. I don't even like this movie. I don't know why I have it. Next, this was actually a present for me because one of my aunt she knew I liked Rolling Stones, and I didn't like this movie. Bad gift. Sorry, aunt, if you're watching this. But it's funny is because I thought it was I thought it was going to be a concert, but it was just like, oh, before the concert, and like talks about it, but it was just like, oh, I was like, oh, so it's not the concert, but it's Martin Scorsese, so maybe I should rewatch it sometime, and maybe it'll be better than I thought. Planet of the Apes, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. I actually like this movie. Never seen any of the other ones, and when the remakes came out, or the remake, like the recent remakes, I did not care about them. I don't care about Planet of the Apes at all. I just thought this was an interesting movie because like it's a standalone kind of thing where he just happens to fall on their planet or whatever, and I'm like, what? Oh, this is crazy, because I've never seen any of them before, neither the originals or anything. So yeah, I thought it was. I liked it. I still like it. I think it's okay. Got the Simpsons Christmas special. It's like 5 episodes. I just got this because I like the Simpsons a little bit. Not even that much, honestly. Like I don't think I would ever watch this because I've never seen this. Because there's so many seasons of the Simpsons. I don't even care at this point. I don't even think it's funny. I don't think it's that even good of a show, honestly. I mean, I like it. There's a lot of good episodes, and it's a classic, of course. But as a show in general, like I don't care at all. Like at that point, I'd rather do something else. Oh, flash went off again. So I'm gonna try to speed this up. For some reason, I think my iPhone, because I'm filming this on my iPhone 6, I think it's like overheating, where like the flash isn't working anymore. So we still got some good lights. I'm gonna finish this up. So we got Arrested Development. I love the show. The first 2 seasons at least. I think the 3rd season sucked. It went downhill, and then did the remake, and that really sucked, which is funny because of course I have the 3rd season. The Office, the complete series of the UK version. I've never seen it. Everyone told me, oh, it's better than the US version, which I don't know how that's possible, but so I got it because it was like Goodwill for like $2. Still haven't seen it, and I never will, but at least I have it. Monk, like season 6. I like this show. I think I've seen every episode. I like lost all the DVDs though. I'm kind of speed through this. Chuck, this was like my favorite show that wasn't like a 20-minute non-linear or linear, or no, what am I saying? Like a Family Guy type show where it's every plot is different than the other, where it's like not like a recurring kind of story or linear story. Or anyways, yeah, this was like my favorite show. I was like in middle school or some shit. But yeah, so I got this. I've seen like most of the episodes. I don't know. I don't remember where I left off. I think I left off at like season 4 or 5, and I never watched it ever again. But yeah, that's a good show. Ben 10. This is like I was 10 maybe. It's so funny that I still have this. I can't believe it. I bet the discs don't work though. They're probably super scratched. But yeah, Ben 10. That was like my favorite cartoon show growing up. When I was like 8 or 9 or something. We got Robot Chicken. Season 1. I don't even really like this show honestly either. I just again it was like a show I liked when I was growing up. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Damn, this is a real trip. I forgot about the show. This show is great. Same thing. I was a little kid. I'm surprised I still have the discs. I was a messy kid, and I would like lose discs and stuff. And I could have swore that when I was going through my DVDs like a while ago, because I was like moving them around, that I knew I had missing discs. We got the Batman. I like this show when I was a kid as well. Wow, I'm really at a loss for words. Like I'm legit surprised and kind of like I can't believe I actually have the discs. Rat Race, thought it was a great comedy. Reservoir Dogs, great movie by Quentin Tarantino. I had to get the DVD because it was at Goodwill for like a couple dollars, Matrix, everybody has this DVD. Let's be real. Every single household in America is going to have this DVD. It's like a classic. Obviously, I don't need to say anything about that. 8 Mile, it's an interesting movie. Great, interesting perspective. Our Life is like my favorite skate movie of all time. I've only seen a couple of skate movies though, to be fair, but it's just like a bunch of big skaters that skate to music. I mean, you can watch it on YouTube, but it's all in parts because it's like, oh, Ryan Sheckler, and then, oh, here's Dave whatever, and then stuff like that. So yeah. Final Fantasy VII. I legit got this because I like the cover. That's the only reason why I never seen it. And well, and because I knew about the games. Like, so yeah, Eagle Eye. Thought it was fine. I don't recall most of these movies, so I can't really give a definitive review. I'm gonna kind of speed the rest of this up because we got one little thing. I don't want to split this off into 3 parts. So like I was saying before, Chamber of Secrets. Oh no, this is the Chamber of Secrets. My bad. For part 1, we did the Philosopher's Stone. So this is my favorite Harry Potter movie. Or no, I actually, in part 1 I said it was Prisoner of Azkaban, but this is my second favorite then, because I really love the Chamber of Secrets. I thought it was a great sequel. Amazing movie. Stick It. This is my sister's DVD. It's like one of her favorite movies. I don't know why I have it. I thought it was fine. I liked it because I would watch it with her a lot. So not really much to say about that. Next, Eyes Wide Shut, a great Stanley Kubrick movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It sucks though because I was mad because like on the back of it is like, oh, this feature is presented in the aspect ratio that Stanley intended. I was like, oh, cool. And then I look closely and it's like, oh, well, it's the rated R version, so it's not the version that he intended, which was like apparently crazy. Like it showed sex acts, and it wasn't even that graphic. Like if you think about it, compared to what came out, it was just like they covered some certain stuff, and they really just pussied the version up. They're like they like were pussies about it. They just censored it up, which sucks. Because I mean, if you're gonna own it, at least own the like unrated version. That's why you make unrated editions or whatever. But this was like the '90s. I feel like before the unrated kind of thing, DVD craze or Blu-ray craze came out, so they didn't really have that. But if they ever make that, which they probably have made an unrated version of this, I would definitely check it out. And Supernatural, another great show that I loved growing up. Way before, I remember when this aired actually, like 2005, I think. I was a little, I mean, I don't know how old I was, but I was a little kid, and I remember it airing. This was like my first touch into like horror. That's not actually that scary, but like kind of funny and like, just stuff like that. But now I think the show sucks, and I think I stopped watching it after like season 6 or something. They've done so many seasons, but yeah, I have that season in it. Of course, I have season 4 right there, which I mean I'll skip that when I get down there. Then we got this movie, which is some people say it's the worst movie of all time. I think it's fine. I mean I haven't seen it in like legit 10 years, but I loved it when I was a kid, so I liked all the impressions. But I mean now, I think it has like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes from what I remember, but I don't like Rotten Tomatoes. I don't even care anyways. Next, we got this, UFOs and Aliens. I love UFO alien stuff. It's a History Channel. It's like $10 for this DVD. It's like 5 disc set or something like that. So I was like, hey, I'll watch this. I put in the first disc. It was so unprofessional and it was like so bad. And I was like, well, this is a History Channel? Like it was like the B-roll, like just garbage. It wasn't the stuff that gets famous, where it's like the guy that was like, oh, aliens, like the meme stuff, like the super famous. It was just like the garbage, low-level History Channel. So I like after one disc, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch this ever again. So yeah, One Missed Call, the Japanese version of the which actually right here we got When a Stranger Calls. I think no, it's not When a Stranger. It's it's One Missed Call. Never mind, because there's an American version of this they made. Like it's in America. It's a horror movie. It's called One Missed Call. It's pretty much based off this. Same thing with the Grudge. If you've seen the Grudge, there was a Grudge like from Japan, and they remade it in America. So one day I was at a Goodwill and they had like a bunch of Japanese horror movies. I only got this one though because I didn't want to like break the bank because I'm like really cheap, and like even though it's like $3.50 because I got it in half off, I didn't want to like buy 10 of them, so I only bought one. But yeah, it was a good movie. I thought it was a little lengthy though. Be Kind Rewind, still haven't seen it. I don't know. Night at the Museum, great kids movie. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. The first one's great. Second one, not so much. Robin Big, another TV show I loved growing up when I was a kid. Uncensored, so it's pretty cool. Jeff Dunham, it's like signed, but I got it at Goodwill though, so it's funny. Like I can't really tell anybody like I got it actually signed, but I loved it. I loved his acts when I was a kid as well. I mean, like I was saying, most of the stuff is when I was younger. So now I don't catch up with any of these people anymore. Especially this guy. I remember this dude. I thought his act was great. I saw it like years ago. So I was actually in Vegas and I saw him live, and he gave me the DVD and he actually signed it for me. You can see right there, 2012. But the DVD's garbage. It's just like a YouTube clip compilation. So yeah, Team America. I saw like the first 20 minutes, fell asleep, and never rewatched it. I didn't really find it that funny. I don't know. I was tired, but maybe I'll give it a chance because I really like the South Park stuff, which I'll show you in a second. I have for the grand finale because I'm pretty. I'll save that for later. You'll see in a second. When a Stranger Calls. I thought it was a fine horror movie or thriller. I mean, it's not that good. It's okay. War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. That was fine. A nice 2-disc edition. Loved the case. A little pricey though, $6 for DVD standards. The Animatrix. I actually still haven't seen this, but it got a couple good reviews from like my friends, and it was like a nice little addition with a CD. It was only a couple dollars, so I was like, I'll get it. Then we got Mega 64 version 2 and 3. I don't have version 1 because themselves they say that they like disowned it, and I've already seen it. But yeah, if you've never seen them, they're pretty cool. Like YouTube. I mean, it's more of a TV show because they were before YouTube, but like they're big on YouTube. So if you've never seen them, check them out. It's pretty cool. We got Family Guy season 1 and 2, which is funny because I actually like this show now. I used to hate it. This is like the worst seasons, I feel like, in my opinion. I like the newer episodes from what I've seen, but it's just funny because yeah, I own it. But like the first two, the ones I hate. Then like I was saying, Supernatural season 4, I thought it was a fine season, but I feel like this is when they started going downhill. Well, actually, in my opinion, I like the first season the best, and anything after the first season was downhill. Then we got this, which I don't think I've even touched. But to be fair, actually, I'm glad I got this and the Midnight Madness horror version because I remember when I bought this, it was like $5. I was like, oh, 20 movies, maybe I'll give it a shot because I like watching kind of low budget movies. But now I haven't seen any of them, I don't think. But I'm actually gonna definitely check it out because it's cool. Because now I have like a bunch of old classic horror movies, or well, this is sci-fi, but sci-fi movies on DVD, which is cool. Because not a lot of people can say, hey, I have House on Haunted Hill or Night of the Living Dead on DVD. So that's kind of why I'm glad I actually got this. They have some cool classic horror movies, and then sci-fi movies that I've actually seen, but I just never thought about it. So it's kind of cool. Like I was saying that I own. These are the two main ones I actually really like that I have on DVD. It's like, yeah, I own that on DVD. Like, what's up? But yeah, for the price. But yeah, most of these are like garbage. Like recent movies they made that are like the worst movies ever. Like Invasion 1 and 2, garbage. I remember Pandemic Part 1 and 2. It's like garbage. It's like that level of The Bird. That one movie, The Bird, I think is what it's called. The Bird, like everyone knows about it, and it's like a terrible movie, but like it's laughably bad. I forgot what it's called. It was like, I don't remember, but you know what I'm talking about if you like know about YouTube stuff. It was like The Bird. It's not the Alfred Hitchcock The Bird or The Birds. It was like Birdemic. That's what it was. It was Birdemic. It's like garbage. It was like that bad. Next we got this movie. I hated it. I thought it was gonna be interesting. Stay. So yeah, next. Mirrors, unrated. I thought it was a fun horror movie. Not much to say about that. And lastly, The Messengers. Again, thought it was a fun horror movie. Not much to say. And let me try to shed some light without my actual LED light on my phone. Get a little finale like I was talking about. I kind of like South Park, not as much as I used to, but I started collecting the seasons, so I have seasons 1 through 6 on DVD. So I just wanted to kind of show that. Then I got little dolls right here that I got like Bookman's for like $1 or something. Then of course might as well show these in the background for the VHS collection little teaser because I'm doing that too soon. You got Mad Max, of course, Rambo 1 and 2 and 3. Well, that's not what they're called, but obviously, yeah. Then of course I got some books right there. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that stuff. I'm gonna make a lot more videos. Like I was saying, this is part 2 of the DVD collection. Next I'm gonna do Blu-ray. I'm gonna do vinyl. I got cassettes too. I'm gonna do definitely that. Like I was saying, the VHS. That's a big thing people have been asking for. So yeah, be on the lookout. Make sure you subscribe, and you guys have a great day.